the other day I rang Sue. I was having a chat to Sue and I said, Sue, Luke Treay's getting up to give his testimony. He's going to come and speak to the church. And she said, oh, wow. She goes, man, I remember the days when we would see Luke Treay coming up the street in his footy shorts and no shirt on, coming up the street, and then everyone would be like, let's get prepared, because he was one of the worst guests that would come here, chucking food, abusing people. But that's not the Luke I see. That's not the Luke I know. I see this passionate, loving, awesome guy who's been changed from the inside out. Real Christ change. And so I want to welcome Luke Treay out. Share his testimony. What mic you want, mate? Oh.
Am I scared of this? No, I spent all my life in fear, so this doesn't worry me one bit. I come from a town of Curry, the coalfields, and it was a very drug orientated town. And straight into from 8-year-old, I would start off marijuana, and then drinking at 10 and 11, and blacking out and waking up in the backyard with the dogs licking our face. And then from 13, we're on LSD trips, and blacking out and waking up in different places. And by 18, I tried amphetamines, and I was sort of hooked. And then just snorting it, and then a friend introduced me to the needle, and once he injected me, I was just, there was no turning back. I just went hay forward. I didn't think that I was going to lose everything I owned. I had a nice home that I just earned, and then from there, gradually, just things started progressing over a period of time that I didn't notice. It started off all right. It was made me 10 foot tall and bulletproof. And then it come along, I lost my house, and then I was on the streets, and then I tried heroin, and I was addicted to heroin, and I was addicted to methadone and everything on the streets. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't think that I was going to progress to the streets, but it was deeper than that. The whole lot was deeper than that. Everything was deeper than just the drug addiction. It was my whole inner self. Well, it was destroyed before I even got on the drugs. See, as a child, I was very abused by my stepfather. Closed fist. He would hit me from the age of 5 to the age of 18. He never held back. And he would take me in the room and just do it every day. And it was, so I was told to shut my mouth and go numb. So getting numb wasn't something new to me. So I just numbed it again by taking the drugs. And then by the age of 25, I was introduced to methamphetamines. Once I'd done that first shot of that, I was hooked. I was so lost that there was no coming back. I was in the 24 years of use. I was on the streets for 15 years. I lost everything at home. I sold everything. I sold my shirt, my shorts, my shoes, everything I had to get it. I only sold myself to get it. And I'd done what I could to get it. And all I can show you I was so lost. There was no coming back. I didn't think it was coming back, but I want to let you know now there is a way back. And that's Jesus. And you just gotta look forward to him. And I look at the fact is, look what he done for me. He died on the cross for me. He took that beating for me. And not once did he have any intention of hurting anyone. And he did it because he loved me. He done it for generations and future and past generations, for person and person. And he died on the cross because he loved every single one of us. And if he's going to do that for me, I'm willing to give my life to him. Every single day that I ask myself that if I wake up, if I had my last 5 minutes, what would I say to God? I would say, thank you for saving me. Thank you for me being clean again. This is the first time I've been clean 8 months in I don't know, since I was in 21, 22. I gave my life to God when I was in the church in Newcastle. It was called COC. Now it's called The Good Life, Dave Cornett. And I got saved there, and I backslid. So I'm back here again, standing in front of you. So that if you ask if there's a God or isn't there a God, I'm gonna let you know there is a God. Right. And I want to let you know, if there's someone here today that is struggling with drug addiction, I want to let you know, brother, there's a way out. And then just ask God. That's what you need to do. Just ask one little simple prayer, one little simple question, and just ask him, save me.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Can we play that song?
Yeah.
Dolly Parton and Zach Williams.
All right.
Can we play that?
Do you want to explain it? What's it mean to you?
What's it mean to me is all them times that I turned me back on Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit, all them years when I pushed them drugs into my arm, and God never turned his back on me once. He was there as soon as I turned around. And now I want to play this song at Dolly Parton and Zach Williams.